fun to see people's personalities come out in a game like this too. Super high energy, super fast paced, lots of laughter and fun. Hi friends, I have a game for you. It involves newspaper and a cracker on a string. Tons of laughter. Let's jump in and I'll teach you how to play. Okay everybody, before we get started, I hope you don't mind if I ask you to like, follow, and subscribe below. That helps me so that I can keep bringing you fun things like this. Things that help you live happy and be inspired. Okay, so getting right into the game. Just so that you know like the premise of the game, everybody ties a cracker on a string around their waist. And then with the newspapers, you try to knock each other's off. The last person with a cracker tied to their string wins. So that's the basic premise of the game. Let me walk you through really how to set it up. First, you start with a string and you measure the string around the person's waist so you get an idea of how long to make the string. If you're making a bunch of strings for kids, they're gonna be shorter, obviously, than adults. And what you really wanna do is make sure that the cracker, ideally, it doesn't have to be this perfect or anything, but ideally the cracker hangs from their backside, kind of just below their bum, okay? And once you have your string all measured, then you're ready to tie the cracker. You wanna leave a little bit of room, obviously, to tie the cracker up like a present on the end. And that's all you do. You just wrap it around one side, flip it over, turn it to the other side, and tie the knot. And then the cracker just hangs from the string. Really easy. Get through a bunch of them with however many people are playing your game and just have them ready on the plate when you call the group in to play the game. When you call the group in to play the game, you want to have a stack of newspapers sitting next to the crackers. Then that way they can make their own weapon and roll it up really tight or how thick or whatever with whatever weapon that they want to devise to try to take down the opponent. So once everybody's tied and everybody has their strings hanging from their backside and everybody has a weapon, you're ready to go. I thought for this game, obviously it can be played at any time of year. I just added Christmas because I thought, how fun would it be if you did have snow and you had to put on a bunch of moon boots or whatever and kind of tromp through the snow and try to get each other's crackers. I thought that would add just an extra element of fun. Plus our group, we threw on Christmas hats just to add a little bit of festive fun to the game. So you can do that too. Okay, so once everybody's ready and they have their cracker hanging from the string and their newspaper weapon rolled up and ready, what you do is you go outside and you set boundaries. It's every person for themselves. There's no teams. So once you're in the game, you have to stay in the boundary at all times. And you really just run around and try to hit other people's crackers off of their backside. Here's the deal though. Sometimes you're so focused on getting other people's crackers that your cracker gets got from behind. So it's really tricky and it adds a lot of laughter because you're kind of also scared because you want to take other people down, but you don't want to get out of the game. Once people get their cracker hit off, they have to go out of bounds, okay? And they stand on the outside and just watch the game go. As the group gets smaller, you might want to make the boundaries smaller and smaller so that it's not as easy to get away from each other. Does that make sense? And there's more pressure, right? To either get or get got. And then the last person standing with a cracker still attached to their string is the winner.
I'm scared!
Oh, really? I'm down to enough.
Who are you? Spicy.
Yeah, that's better. He's the winner! It's a game that goes pretty quick, it's high energy, fast paced, and it just adds fun to your party. Hopefully you guys have a ton of fun playing Cracker Wacker. Let me know in the comments below. I would love to know how it goes for your group. And also you guys, I wanted to wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.